and the I guess you can call it the biblical Latin, for lack of better words, or the modern Latin that's spoken by the clergy of the Roman Catholic Church. So I looked up this word here. Now, if you look at it, the way we would pronounce it is Veni, Vidi, Vici. This is a phrase that was used by Julius Caesar. I came, I saw, I conquered, right? Now it says here, main entry, Veni, Vidi, Vici, right? That's what it looks like. Now they have two vocalizations here, right? Two ways to pronounce it. So I'm going to go with both and let you hear both of them.
Wainy weedy wiki.
See?
Wainy weedy wiki.
Wainy, weedy, weaky. Hit it again.
Wainy weedy wiki.
Wainy, weedy, weaky. That was the actual pronunciation of that. But then that's why they put it first, because that's the classical Latin. Now the modern Latin,
Veni vidi vici.
see, Veni, Vidi, Vici. So where did it go? Right here.
Veni vidi vici.
So you see how the pronunciation of that letter V changed, and that came about during the late 1300s and it was widely accepted really in the 1500s, but it started that transformation, so to speak, in the late 1300s. All right, so now the reason why I went to there to show you that was because I wanted to show you this here. This is this thing called here Biki, which I found online. You could just type in your search engine Latin pronunciations, and what this is just like a basic beginner's way of helping you pronounce and learn the Latin. So the first thing I want to go through is I want to go through what's called the Latin colors, right? So then what you do is once you pull up, you could change the list here, which I'll show you in a minute, but then once you pull up the thing you want to learn or the subject you want to learn, you just hit here step 1, preview it.
Colores.
See, now she said colores, right? That's Latin for colors. Now let's go through here. I just want to get, see, you heard what she said?
Caeruleus.
That's for blue.
Fulvus.
She pronounced this V, she said fulvus. She said fulvus. I'm gonna bring it back again.
Fulvus.
See, fulvus.
Fulvus.
See, that's what she pronounced it as, fulvus, and that's for brown. But you see the V letter. All right, now let's keep going.
Weirdus.
See, you heard that?
Weirdus.
Weirdus. So if you read it in the English form, it will be viridis, which in Spanish is verde, which is green. But then in the classic Latin, it's
Weirdus. Weirdus.
See, weirdus.
Lutea. Pone. Por. Ru. Candi. Flowers.
See,
Flowers.
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 Like Flavius, his name would be Flavius. Flavius Josephus.
Flowers.
Okay. Now that we're done with that,
Colores.
I'm gonna hit change list. I'm gonna go to animals, and I'm gonna put open list and step 1.
Ursus.
All right, that's the bear.
Aves.
See,
Aves.
awis. That's the classic Latin
Aves.
classic Latin way of pronouncing awis.
Aves.
Animalia.
Papi.
I'm just looking for the
Dali.
ones that have the
Dali.
V.
Wak.
Oh.
Care. Waka.
See,
Waka.
see, waka. Now in Spanish is vaca, because that's when the pronunciation changed. But the classic Latin,
Waka.
so there's no V.
Kerwa.
Querua.
Kerwa.
See, that's for deer. All right.
Can.
Let me see if I can find another one.
Ella. Most. Woolpace.
Oh.
Woolpace.
See,
Woolpace. Woolpace.
woolpace. That's for fox. All right. Now, I want to just show you a couple more. This is dealing with numbers.
Nihil.
We're just gonna go through here till we find. Oh, here we go.
Noem. Noem. Noem.
Now notice every time she pronounces, or the guy pronounces the letter V, they pronounce it as a W. Got a couple more here for you.
Un
Here we go.
duo de wigenti.
Duo de Wigenti. You heard her. That's 18. Duo de Wigenti.
Un de wigenti.
Un de Wigenti. See?
Wigenti. Wigenti.
So the V, as you can see, the V is always pronounced like a W. Wigenti. Alright? Now that we're done with that, I'm going to go here. This is in the Latin alphabet in the Wikipedia, the Free Encyclopedia. And if you scroll down here to the classical Latin alphabet, you'll see all the letters here, right, in the Latin, and then underneath it gives you the pronunciations. When you get to the V, what do you see there? Like a U. And in the case of the pronunciation is wu or wa, like a wa. Why? Because the V, so-called V, really comes from the wa, and it's not really pronounced as V, it's really pronounced as wa. Alright, that's why we know that there's no V in the Hebrew, you know, because going back to the Latin, there was no V's in the Latin except for the looking of the V. It wasn't an actual V, it just looked like the modern day V, which is the same V, but today they pronounce it differently. Now let's go from there, and this is once again in the Wikipedia, the Free Encyclopedia, on the Greek alphabet, you know. And as you read through here, they give you the actual Hebrew, which, you know, with the modern pronunciations, of course, and then they give you the Greek. Now when you read this, Aleph is really Alap in the Hebrew, and then you got here in the English, which is really the Greek, Alpha. Alright, now there's a big distinction between the Greek and the Hebrew, and there's no way that you can get the pronunciation of the Hebrew language by just going into the Greek language. There's no way to do that. The only thing you can do with the Greek language, as far as the Hebrew is concerned, be able to decipher certain letters in this language to be able to translate from Greek to Hebrew. That's the only thing you can do. There's no way you can get certain pronunciations or the pronunciation of the Hebrew language solely based basically on the Greek language. Alright, let me just put it that way. Alright, because the Greek language is a total different language from the Hebrew. You can't get a pronunciation for one language from another language. It's impossible. Alright, that's the reason why it's called Hebrew. There's different languages out there. Alright, so now as you read through here, you got Aleph, well, really Alap, which is the different letters. A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha. They're missing the Wa here. Abba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za. They missed the Wa there. And as you read on, if you keep reading down, right? I'm sorry here. This is what I meant to go through the Greek, and this is the English way of pronouncing it. So if you go through here, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau. What do you have here? Upsilon, which is the wa. Upsilon. That was the pronunciation, and as you scroll through here and you look at all these different transitions, you start seeing that towards the end of it, you start seeing the V. Alright, see, this is English, ancient Greek, medieval Greek, blah blah blah, modern Greek, classical